Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here to give you my opinions of this year's Erie Comicon, the second year they had this so far. And it was at the Bayfront Convention Center in Erie. And it says, get your con. I was on for 3 days. We just went Saturday. And it was weird because it was the same week as the Albion Fair. And the only days I had off was the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday is, the free day. Um, so I definitely wanted to go to Albion Fair Friday. And John and I went Saturday, and we were there about 2.5 hours. We pretty much saw everything that was there. See, it was a lot like last year, but I mean, in a way, I was a little bit disappointed because when you got your ticket, they had some freebies out in the lobby. Like they give you, they give you, you go to one thing, they give you your program. It is a very nice program, and they had like a couple little things, a little comic book, and then a free manga little manga graphic novels thing. And they didn't have that this year. They just had this, but it's all right. And John said probably just they weren't able to do it this year. We're not. That's fine. And when it's a lot of the vehicles were the same. I got my photos taken in the DeLorean. That was later on in the day. It was $10, and it was cool because it was a pain in the butt getting in there and getting out because it's so low to the ground. And then even the guy said there was a guy dressed like Christopher Lloyd character. The guy said, "Yeah, it's gonna be. I know you're a big guy. It's gonna be tough getting in and getting out." And he showed me how to do it. You know what I mean? And getting out and stuff. And my joke to him was like, "Yes," but the other thing is that $10 to get in and then $10 to get out, and he started laughing. But I mean, he was dressed like a Christopher Lloyd character. He did a great job. Great person. There was another guy there. And I did pose, and then we did an iconic pose from the movie poster, which was really cool. And that was cool. I mean, a lot of the other things they've had before, they had like a Jeep that looked like Jurassic Park, but John's friend had like a Jeep that looked like that in the parking lot whenever we went there, to the news station. And they had like a supernatural car. Well, that's the only way I got my picture started. Because before they had Mater there, and then once again they had the scoot. But it was really weird. They were all close together this time. Before they were all spaced, they were close together. The DeLorean had its own special tent that was shaded and lit up a certain way that you can see the dials and stuff. My only thing I regret I didn't videotape inside it. It had all the. He said don't touch any switches, which is fine. All the displays and stuff, fantastic. The flux capacitor was great. Um, that was cool. And celebrities, I got my photos taken. John and I got photos taken with um, Brian O'Halloran from Clerks, Vulgar, and a whole bunch of other shows. Um, and John knows him from the Horror Fest before he came down. And then John said he wanted to see John. Hey, do you remember me from Horror Fest? And Brian's like, well, let me see. He puts sunglasses like, oh, like that. I'm just kidding. So he was really cool. He was a cool guy. And got my thing taken down and said, just because they serve you doesn't mean I like you. Clark's the movie poster. It says hi, to Jason. It says I'm 37 with a question mark. He signed it right there. It says a very funny look at the over-the-counter culture. Classic film from the early 94, I believe. And then years later they did Clerks 2. And there's Brian O'Halloran right there. I'm going to do it, and you see how the video, the photos I took with him. With the autograph and photo was like $30. It wasn't too bad. It was cheaper than some of the other ones. The most expensive one was Greg the Hammer Valentine. That was expensive. And also the other celebrity we saw was, where's that? Was Mr. Clark. What's his? See, I'm bad at names. I have trouble remembering his name. I always say Mr. Clark, though. And he was there. He was really cool. Very nice, very friendly. And the thing of a photo, autograph, and picture with him was $40. And it's really cool that he put that right there. It says to Jason, thank you for keeping the curiosity door open. Really cool, Mr. Clark. Stranger Things is one of the newest, greatest things out there. I love Stranger Things. And then, along with that, after we got the, uh, okay, wait a second. Here's them all do this one take. Yeah, I bet Randy Havens. That's his name from Stranger Things. I know Mr. Clark because with the success of that show, he's gonna be He's gonna be huge. Gonna be huge. And those are the only celebrities I saw. They had a couple other ones I didn't get their autographs. The ones I was interested in getting. And then we started checking out the vendors, walking around. Well, I did the DeLorean thing late at the day when we were going to go, and they had a VA hospital. And John noticed, and I said hi, and she said, "You a veteran?" And she said, "Yes." Well, this is for you. Now this is a freebie I did get for the VA hospital, and she wanted to know. She was taking surveys. She wanted to know feedback from the VA, and I think that's a great thing to have in the VA hospital there. I think the Erie VA is fantastic. I've never had a problem with them at all, except. Well, whenever I turned over my medical record back in the very early 90s, all they had about me was my name and Social Security. I thought they had more info than that. And I had to go out and update my info in the late 90s, and then I was really accepted by the VA, which is really cool. And this thing has, and the freebies in this was they had a report, annual report of stuff about the VA. A really cool pen. So they always have different pens and stuff like that. That's a really nice one. Cozy, Veterans Crisis line right there. We had I got two armbands. Support our veterans right here. And the reason I had two, there's one in there, and then they had like these balls that were in there, and they had like the thing supporting them. They had red, white, and blue from VA. And go on those. Then there's try and see some of this stuff as well. Let me see. They got the Veterans Crisis line right here, card for that, and also thing about welcome to the VA fold out. And a whole bunch of some more cards and stuff. Right. Got that. Another thing for the VA right here. Most are freebies from the VA. Then you got really cool thing over here, hand sanitizer. Really cool with the VA right there. And then you got another little thing in the VA Veterans Crisis line right there. It's very important. We all need to look out for each other and stuff. Our fellow vets or non-vets. And then the other stuff I got. Brian O'Halloran gave me his business card. Right there. I thought I had a Facebook card from the DeLorean people. I can't find it. I may ask him my other pocket. And then I guess they had like these celebrity collector's cards. I had Brian O'Halloran. I didn't get one from the other guy. I didn't know. That must be something new that they're doing now. Special collector's edition from the Comicon, which I think is really a great idea. And that was it for the freebies and stuff. But we went and we talked to a bunch of other people. And it was cool. They had the same people that did that energy drink before. I had a couple free samples, but I bought that energy drink last year. Sample that excess energy. I didn't feel like getting it this year. And then the other vendor, and John said, I asked John if I had a twinkle in my eye when I saw him, was of course beef jerky. Now it was a different company than last year. I don't know how much I spent last year, but I spent $48 on beef jerky. And this is from Hillbilly Beef Jerky, Maine, PA, Fort Loudon, PA. And I did a review of this, but it'll be up. I'm gonna put a review of this after this video of my thoughts on the Erie Comicon. And this is and these bags were like, I got 6 of these bags, different flavors. and they're $8 a piece. But he had a special with like 4 of them for. Wait a second. Yeah, 4 of them for 30. You know, and there were 6 different flavors. So I'll tell you what I got. So I got 4 of these, and I got 2. And I should have got maybe. Well, I only saved a couple bucks, but I came to $48. I got this one, Old Hickory beef jerky, and this is like vacuum sealed. That's why it's a little shriveled up looking. But you know, when you rip it open, it's a resealable bag. Keep it refrigerated when you open it. I got that one. I'll show you in the order I got. And I sampled each one too, and they have free samples. I saw one of each and stuff. You know, I have my eyes were pretty much set on getting all of them. Hillbilly garlic beef jerky. Look at that. Got that. And there's 4 ounces in each one. It wasn't too bad. I got teriyaki flavored beef jerky. I got oh, and it's $20 admission. I think I don't know if I mentioned for the Erie Comicon. I got the cracked black pepper from Hillbillies. Right. Oh, here it is. Here's the Hillbillies. Oh, it's a fridge magnet. Cool. That, and then here's the card from I got from the Back to the Future Steel City Time Machine. Back to the Future right here. The Facebook. That's where I got it from. I thought I lost it. Okay, cool. That's a fridge magnet. I didn't know it was a fridge magnet. Cracked black pepper. Yeah, the cracked black pepper one right there. And then there's the Hillbillies. No, maybe I didn't take this out. Yeah, the cracked black pepper. I can't remember. Hillbillies cracked black pepper. Then I got Hillbillies barbecue flavored. That's the one variation from that. And of course, last but not least, I got the Hillbillies hot and spicy beef jerky. You got that. And then that was totaled 46. And then they had stuff. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't go for a harder sale, so or at least mention it. They had these on the side. Wait a second. Let's see. They had these on the side. The shredded beef jerky. I remember these as a kid. Sometimes getting these. You know, it looks like a. I tried stuff a long time ago. It was terrible, but I do like these shredded beef. See how this and they said these are $2 a piece, so I got one of these too. So I came to $48. Yeah, I spent a lot less than I did last year, which is good. And then, like you saw, I did a food review from the gallery. Their little vending machine thing, well, not vending, little commissary we have there. And it was a little pricey, but I thought pizza, pretty decent. And I spent, like I said, a lot less. I mean, we spent about the same amount of time. We might have spent 3 hours last time, or 3.5 hours. We only spent 2.5 hours, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I thought Erie Comicon was all right. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty decent. I don't know how next year it's going to be. It all depends, you know, what they have to draw by. It was really cool. I was mostly amazed. The biggest thing, I was really amazed by all the cosplay. The costumes and stuff were fantastic. They had the TARDIS there, but they had the TARDIS at the Erie Comic Con. I already have my photo with that, though. They had King 9 from Doctor Who. The guy had a little remote. That thing was moving so fast, I couldn't get a good shot of it, so I didn't bother. But I didn't take that much video footage. You know, last year with the security guards, they kind of gave me grief. I tried to film something, just a celebrity panel, they gave me grief for that. So I didn't film that much. I filmed a little of the cosplay. I got a couple photos, you know. Hopefully I already put up those videos. And those are my thoughts on this year's Erie Comic. It was alright. I had fun. So until next time, buddy, and John did too. So until next time, bye, please. Take care, my legion.